Alright. What's up, everyone? Back with more Nikke.
Goddess of victory!
Hope everyone's been
Nikke.
well. What's up, Boot? A bass guitarist called Alex Mokala. It's funny because I listen to a guitarist on Spotify. I think his name is Alex Nore, actually. But I'll have to look him up too. But yeah, we're back with more Nikke. I actually forgot that Arcane Archive is ending soon. So yeah, I wanted to definitely do it. It's like before it ended. It's like didn't want to miss this event, especially since the next one is starting real soon as well too. So, Arcane Archive featuring Arcana. We'll be, of course, going through her kit and everything as well afterwards. But let's get started with the story. Ingrid. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. Oh? You've said that several times already. This is my job. Okay, if that's what you want. Ingrid's a good mom. Alright, I'm going to lie down. Arcana lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes, cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh, wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Just let me take a few selfies for proof, you know? Ah, I see. You having problems commenting? YouTube shadow banned you? Wait, what? Really? I mean, I see all the comments that you put before. Unless there are some others. Click, click, click. Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Memory wipe procedure initiated. We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No, wait, it's the opposite. We're just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operating machine with her eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone. Please provide authentication code. Authenticating user. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code 1. For a righteous judgment. Interesting. What's up, Wriggle? Talking about old Alex, I see. Also, your comments are showing the big O is watching you. Oh. This is a nice song. Oh, shoot. I want this. I've been commenting on your videos outside of chat and in the chat, but YouTube keeps removing some of them. That is strange. And I've heard of that before. I don't know why they do that for whatever reason. Might be a glitch in their system. I need this song. Arcane Archive. So who's the challenge? Let's see. Oh, Gravedigger. Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Gravedigger. Just had to check that out. Go to the shop, because we're going to need these. I will grab, yeah, this and this. Actually, oops. I think we need this as well too. Screw it. It's whatever. We're going through the entirety of it. One Wing Angel. I love renditions of One Wing Angel. But it's Funky by Alex Mokala. Also, check out Alex Nore as well too. That's one of my recommendations. So let's see. Who are the boost Nikkes? Ah. Okay. We got the big O.
You want me over there? That could be arranged.
I'm on your side.
We've got our Phantom.
Go, Miranda, go!
We've got our Miranda. Let's see. We need a 2. Ah, Delta.
One moment. Allow me to finish one personal assignment.
Perfect. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, and 3s.
Here comes the bunny doctor.
And we'll just throw Mary in there just because. Interesting. Interesting lineup. Let me change the, where is it? There we go. So this is our crew. And it's Phantom. Monsieur, stay right where you are. What's wrong? Is it time for the Thieves of Justice to make a move? Unfortunately, not this time. Then, what is it? I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. Oh yeah, they're part of the same squad. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcane. She's also from the bestseller squad. Yep. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arcane. Oh. Okay. Oh, you were talking to me? I mean, yeah. Also, what nickname are we gonna get from her? Nice to meet you too. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. Ah. What do you mean? As in, she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of Bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. I actually don't remember that. Right. Secretive? I receive my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to get it done? On a daily basis. Damn! Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, what the heck? Interesting. And I just realized, I don't know why this clicked late, Wriggle, that you said it's no Unbreakable. I forgot that's the name of the song. I actually didn't like that one too much. I don't know why I just clicked now. Even though it's becoming a daily routine. Something went wrong this time. Like lasting side effects? I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget the information we handle, but right now, Arcana has forgotten who she even is. The streamer formerly known as magician, formerly known as Nova. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back, but nothing has worked so far. Please, Monsieur, I need your help. I need you to help Arcana regain her memory. Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Name? I remember my name. And what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Interesting.
Proceed as planned.
I'm surprised novel isn't part of this. Or even, well, actually guillotine is. Well, she's one of the bonus Nikkes. I'm wondering if she's going to be directly
usual,
involved.
The thief comes out victorious.
Maybe I can trick it by posting the link to the video if I put spaces in it. You know, that might work. Or try putting it in parentheses or something like that. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Oh. Phantom mentioned secrets earlier, and something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be... That's probably because you played the role of the detective when we all practice being thieves. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least you got your name right. Arcana, try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. But aren't you both in the same squad? We're both a part of Bestseller. Yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Because it's classified? That's right. Other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. She said the rest of us. So, how many members are there on Bestseller? Interesting. But I do know where she usually spends her time. Which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction. I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana? With what? We're planning on going to your room. Oh. I don't know. That's a bit... What's making you hesitant? I'm a bit of a neat freak. Or at least, I think I was? That's true. You never did have so much as a hair out of place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear that other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues. How about this? Arcana lifts her pinky finger. Promise me something. Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all this. Sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcana's. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door. And then promptly comes back. Let me guess, she doesn't remember where she lives. Yep. Where's my workshop, by the way? Yup. I'll lead the way. Hilarious. So, I see the link in Spaces. She's full of lies like a spy. Add that to the Nikke mixtape.
Just a moment.
Her and Neon get along very well.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the
Yes,
Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of a secluded hallway. This is it. This should be Arcana's workshop, although I've never been inside. Looks quite secretive. This must have been written by me. Arcana points to a note stuck on the door which reads, "Authorized personnel only." That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my side. What? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then... Maybe I'm an assassin? Or a fixer, something like that. I highly doubt... And then we think of D. It's not entirely impossible. Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's hurry inside. We might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. I love how excited she is about all this. Huh? Uh-oh, it's locked. Arcana jiggles the door handle, but the door doesn't budge. It's locked. There's something next to the door frame. It's patching day? Yeah. It's like, yeah, the next event's gonna start soon. I'm just like, oh yeah. I'm like, I should do this event. Beside the door, a small device the size of a fist is affixed to the wall. It looks like a biometric scanner. Wow, you can tell just by looking at it? Wait. Oh, you mean at work? That's funny. I've seen something similar a few times before. Are you an assassin as well? I saw it at the Central Government HQ. Oh, right. Phantom told me that you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face towards the device. Identification confirmed. It opened. Thanks for the tip. No problem. Let's head inside. Wait, just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly. Okay. It's a total pigsty. Damn. Arcana cute, probably next wife, but she really only buffed Isabel. Damn. This music. Well, I think we can rule out you being an assassin. Too funny. Well... Piles of clothes lie scattered everywhere. The books are stacked up in impossibly high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray, their purpose unclear. Maybe this isn't my room? Those pictures on the wall, are those selfies of you? Wait, I've got it. A thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room. The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with your biometric data. A locked room ransacking, perhaps? I mean, I do see guns in the background, so she wasn't wrong about that. This library is one of the most secure places in the Ark. No run-of-the-mill cat burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would even have a chance of breaking in. Well, doesn't it feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. I see. Forget clues. We need to clean this place up first. What's up, nature? Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl? Wait, what? Wait. You're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up. It won't be long. If you insist. We'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're actually... What's wrong? Could you actually help me a little, Phantom? Fine. Call me when you're done. I spend about 30 minutes in the reading room, perusing various books before returning to the Arcana's workshop. Okay, or to Arcana's workshop. Give him one of these. Nothing seems to have changed. What do you mean? I got rid of the clothes and organized all sorts of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table is cluttered with stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? Arcana picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we were cleaning, These brought back memories. Tarot cards? Oh, so you're familiar. I know they're tarot cards, but that's about it. Arcana skillfully shuffles the deck. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a side gig. That's correct. You even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the Ark. What? This is huge. Why are you only telling me this now? Yeah, seriously, Phantom, what the heck? We asked her earlier, is there anything that you can tell us about Arcana? She's like, nah, not really. Then proceeds to just know so much. Come on, man, you didn't forget already. Moe Shiva dancing, Shimigami Tensei. Oh, Mo, wow. Mo Shiva dancing, yes. I did watch that. That was great. I did. I told you about 5 times earlier. Oh, sorry. Still, at least you remember things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet. Just... Arcana flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the card, it reads, Death. Death? I take it that's a bad sign. Well... Arcana hesitates for a while. It means... After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means. What? Oof.
I'll treat each and every one of you.
Yeah. On the post earlier, Nature linked a video, Wriggle. You should watch it. But yeah, she has no idea what anything means, even though she used to do it for a living. You would think something would jog her memory.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
Why do so many of these characters have giant biddies? Because they're perfect. 15 minutes later. They wipe her brain sometimes multiple times a day. Yeah, true. So wait, this is the funny thing though. How often does Phantom go through this with Arcana? Like, or is this time just really, really bad? After flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcana suddenly lifts her head. I found it! The Upright Death card. Despite its ominous appearance, it in fact signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Phantom. Yes? Do tarot readings usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice asking for your help. You think so? Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this, personality-wise? Sorry, I've got to take this. Go ahead. Is it Ingrid? Phantom is the librarian. Arcana is something else. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in hand. So, in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside, but inside, I'm a cold, ruthless, and sophisticated professional. Voila! I see. Would you like me to give you a reading? No, that... Outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent. Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice. Arcana shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now, select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards, then flip them over. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and a reversed Hanged Man. Arcana looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You have had a few things on your mind as of late. You know, I don't know if I want to play along or just like play the straight man. That could apply to anyone. You know what? It seems that you are struggling, especially with human interaction. What? How did you know that? Once again, this is all pretty general. I know everything. And... her eyes changed. Hold up. I noticed that right away. You recently parted ways with someone precious to you. Surface, battle, struggle. Oh. Interesting. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time, without reprieve. That's probably referring to Marion. Arcana, are you okay? Chatterbox, uh-oh, yeah. Nihilister, Indivilia, uh-oh, Arcana knows too much. Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. That always applies to us, though. Current data shows your success rate in battle is 82%. If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is... Arcana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. Huh? Are you okay? Oh, yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcana looks up at me. Hey, doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Damsel, wow. Damsel in distress? Like a princess? Or just fragile? Click more, show her who's boss. I'm gonna go like a princess. When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What in the world just happened? What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? You certainly did, but not for the reason you're thinking. It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. Did something happen? Yeah. No, it's nothing. What was the call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. So it was regarding work. Indeed it was. So, I was wondering... Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. Okay. What do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have you get a thorough examination.
Awaiting your command.
Now, Ingrid definitely knows something. Definitely.
Still got some fight in me.
I wonder when we're gonna make the decision to go see Ingrid.
1, 2. As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Despite Arcana grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. Oh, there's Mary. How'd it go? You know, it's funny because I actually don't know her actual height, but this makes it seem like Arcana is one of the taller Nikkes. She might be, actually. But yeah, compared to Mary, it's just like, what the heck? But Mary has like a hunched over kind of pose, hunched forward, so she's not completely upright. But even so, I think she is a bit shorter than Arcana. I need to see her and Senti standing next to each other. How'd it go? And Trina, yeah. You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There is a high chance that your memories will return. Wouldn't you say that you remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about Terra is about... Wow, butchered that sentence. Some stuff about Terra is also coming back to me. Alright, now, if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you will be okay. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods for regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it! You see? Phantom was the one who suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal. Wait, what? Could you explain that in more detail? Unless I missed it, we are not getting any Rappy skins for Stellar Blade. The regular one or the red one, they did show all 25 skins, right? I'm not sure. I thought Rappy's outfit was in there though. The cards actually tell you what's going on in your life. They're accurate. Also, how many Nikke are there? Stellar Blade should have every single skin from the game. That would be insane. Like, if they actually did that eventually, just give Eve a freaking closet just full of all the Nikke outfits. It's like, yeah, maybe in Stellar Blade 2. It's regular Rappy, Alice, Neon Scarlet after beating her a niece. Wait. Yeah. Like I said, I thought I saw Rappy in there. Yeah, definitely. But could you explain that in more detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Mary turns on the monitor so that we can see. Wait, is she talking about Anne? After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicated that her nymph had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequent memory wipes. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions in the same fashion. The nymph mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default state, as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. While I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions, if this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all of your memories. Permanently. This sounds a lot like... Yes. We call this a mind switch. Ah. Technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay, thank you. Arcana leaves the consultation room. Commander, you said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad. Yes, she said she handles records. And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased. Correct. She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people would be willing to undertake. Mary organized the charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes. That may be difficult. It's not exactly up to her. I see. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. All right. Thank you, Mary. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, Arcana comes skipping over. Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious. Mary better stop before she gets married. Oh wait, I'm already married. Damn. Arcana. Yes? Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. K-Nature, that's where I draw the line. Damn. You know the meme, Wriggle. Mary bad. Pepper will have something to say about this. Blood feud. Mary's mine. Uh-oh. I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups. Oh no, I didn't say that as a way of asking for your help. I chose this job, and all that it entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit screwy at the moment, but I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? Arcana takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune. Whoops, wrong side. Arcana turns over the card. On the back side, the following words are written. You are the master of your own fate. I thought you'd be a little more impressed. About what? This is a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you on tenterhooks? Now then. Arcana smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take Arcana's hand and she begins to lead me somewhere. Carried my account for 1.5 years.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise. Next patient.
There's Mary.
Still got some fight in me.
She knows a lot of information that most don't know and shouldn't know. Chatterbox and all that Indivilia. So.
All done. Next patient, please.
Oh, there's Mary. I would say, where's Nature with his line? He missed his chance. A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. What are you planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. You remember activities you used to do? No. But there are ways that could help me find out. Arcana holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. Ain't that the truth? And so with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases, Arcana scrolls through her phone. I'll be able to find out exactly what I was doing. Wow, maybe you really were a detective before. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than... Bleh. Too bitter. It's a latte. You really think that's too bitter? Guess you're not a fan of bitter flavors. Apparently not. I figured that since I'd brought something out of the cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. Don't draw the line too close. Try ordering something else at the same price. That's genius! Wait a moment, I'll be right back. This has to be the one. It's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea. Want to try some? Arcana holds out her cup. Sure. Yes. Here. I take a sip of the lemon tea. How is it? I think I prefer coffee. Bleh. How can you drink something so bitter? I don't think it's all that bitter. That's okay, Arcana. I don't like coffee either. I have come, and so did the time. Robo, what's up? That's great. Robo remix, yes. Add that to the mixtape. Oh man. Wait, you may think it's... Arcana takes a sip of my coffee. Bleh. I was going to tell you it was bitter. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but it feels weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remember so much. What do you mean? You just said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't that mean you remember it usually being not so busy? Oh, I see what you mean. You like the background music? It's like just chilling at the coffee shop. Or cafe. No, sorry. I don't really remember anything concrete. So you didn't remember after all. And what would be weird is if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at the cafe. We still have a lot more places to go. I know, but... Look at this! Arcana pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of densely written text. On the very top is written, places to visit today. Actually, on second thought... Arcana hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out the heading, replacing it instead with Operation Memory Recovery. That's better. Anyway, these are all the places we still have to check out. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop that I've heard about, an accessory store, a nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. Yes? You intend on visiting all these places? Of course. I have to regain my memories, don't I? Why? Are you busy? It's not that. It's... Don't worry about money. I've got it covered. It's not that either. Then what's the problem? I trust you to see this to the end. I am subsequently dragged around by Arcana for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last stop, a photo sticker booth. This is it. Okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo, despite my not being ready. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Oh, this one. Here you go. Thanks. Arcana hands me a photo. In it, I can be seen in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, Arcana is awkwardly positioned at an odd angle. You don't like it, do you? Alright, next we... Arcana once again starts to stagger, and I hold her up. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. Are you okay? Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Damn, they took her out? Wait, what? Every time she visits a new location, Arcana gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory. Apparently, this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own. The dishes she eats, the clothing styles she's fond of, movies that left a deep impression on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you were a fan of taking photos. Yeah, even when it's not a particularly special occasion. Uh-oh, her eyes changed again. Is something wrong? Arcana stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Arcana? Arcana proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out to her. Uh-oh. I follow Arcana inside the library. She is still in what seems to be a fugue. Fugue? Fugue? Yeah. Fugue state. Identification confirmed. After arriving at the entrance of her workspace, Arcana casually verifies her identity and opens the door. She approaches the wall covered in photographs. As Arcana flips over a photo, what the? The entire bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy-looking door to Narnia. Death. Rebirth. New beginning. Arcana disappears beyond the door. I follow her through the door. As I pass into the dark hallway. A reading room? Inside, there is a reading room which appears even older than those found in the library. Arcana stands in the middle, the same blank expression on her face. Oh, she's back to normal. Arcana, are you okay? You're... so dizzy. Wait a moment. Once she has gotten a hold of herself, Arcana lifts her face. Phew, okay. I'm fine now. This was a pretty severe episode, worse than the others. Do you think you've regained your memory? Maybe? Maybe? While it's true that I now remember things I couldn't before, I can't say for certain whether it's everything. But it probably is, right? I'm not sure about that. Anyways, Arcana frantically looks around the surroundings. How did you get in here? I just followed you. Whoa. Arcana grabs my hand and starts walking back the way we came in. You can't be here. It'll only lead to trouble. Hurry and get out. I'll explain late. Footsteps echo from the other end of the hallway. Already? Oh no, we're too late. What should I do? If Shit Go Back was a team, right? Arcana grabs me by the arms and looks me in the eye. Listen carefully. Let me handle this. Just stay quiet. Don't say anything and stay still. Understand? What in the world is good? Do you understand? Okay. Phew, just gotta calm down. Arcana steps in front of me, as if to protect me. You know what's funny? I'm wondering if this event is going to lead directly into the next event with K. Because remember, D and K are assassins. They get rid of people that are bad or that know too much. Click the damn button. Okay. Jackie. Meanwhile, the individual responsible for the clacking footsteps emerges. I knew it! I knew it! Yeah. Yup. Yeah. It's the squad. Every time you do this, listen, that's just how my brain works. Okay. Those are the only people that I know of that, like, would be doing the assassinating. And it wouldn't be Maiden or Guillotine, because they're for Nikkes that go berserk and stuff and everything. But D and K are for, I guess, everybody. Mostly humans, but yeah.
Battle complete.
Interesting.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise.
That's awesome, though. Okay.
Still got some fight in
So D and K appeared. DK, Donkey Kong.
All done. Next patient, please.
She opened her eyes. Yup. There they are. Huh? Hello. It's been a while. Wow, I've never seen you so dressed so casually, D. I'm not mad, especially entertained. It really suits you. You got quite a nice figure. Although Arcana's maintaining a neutral expression while greeting D and K. Ha 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 ha. Her legs are trembling like twigs. Arcana. Shh. Arcana, it's okay. I know them. What do you mean? We're in serious trouble here. Do you have any idea how dangerous these people are? I grab Arcana's wrist, pull her back, and step forward. Hell yeah. Listen to what I'm telling you. Arcana's grabbing me by the pants and yanking me backwards. You're gonna get yourself killed. They're gonna knock your block off. Wait, what is this? What are you doing here? Honey? Arcana promptly stops yanking me backwards and bolts upright. Honey? Are you two an item? No, that's not. It's complicated. We couldn't just say no. That really would get us killed. You guys don't know, but I'm schizophrenic. I wasn't joking if I ever told you. Since it's come up, I start seeing things. I'm starting to see black balls. Sounds funny, but I'm serious. They look like black holes. It's... I kind of know what you're talking about, Nature. It's like when you see those little particles floating around. Complicated? We were out on a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder alert. I never imagined it would be you, honey. You shouldn't have come here. It's unfortunate that it has to end this way, especially since we had some good times in the past, huh? D and K each put their hand on their ear as if receiving a communication. Stand down? Call off termination? Termination? Do you mean to tell me I just nearly got offed? Can someone please tell me what's going on? I mean, both are true. You can see the future though? Yes. Orbs of the Abyss. Congratulations, Nature. You have secret powers. I mean, we're always almost nearly getting offed, so can someone please explain? Can someone please tell me what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You just came this close to losing your life. What utter nonsense. Did you hear the orders? Yes. Situation all clear. Resuming previous mission. I'll let you do the explaining. I love how, like, it's insane though, how D and K show up so quickly. It really is crazy. As D passes by, she stops for a moment and leans in close to my ear. Honey, if you consult the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily. Interesting. What the? Does she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too. I had finally managed to infiltrate another location, which was no small feat. I had to drop everything in order to come running over here. K. D is great. I can see why they keep making skins and different things for her. That outfit is some kind of fashion used by rich housewives. Yeah. Yup. In a particular city in Korea. It's actually funny because my family and I, we actually do watch a lot of like K shows, like K dramas and this and everything and stuff. And yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about. K. What? An explanation, please. Bah, if it weren't for that order, I would just leave. She's a badger. A honey badger. So she's always angry. It's great. This is a top secret facility where any unauthorized intruders are liable to get their head lopped off. Arcane is the administrator, and she's the only one who can enter this place. That is, until now. You were just granted authorization. And what does that mean? You can read the information contained here, or whatever else you want. You could live here for all I care. What exactly is this place? Momentarily, at a loss for words, Kei soon comes back to her senses. Before I say anything more, I want you to know something. When you came in here, Did you have any idea what kind of place this was? I mean, no, not that particular room, but isn't it a library? My coming here was more accidental than anything, honestly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on my life. Damn. Kay is tired. She hasn't even come out yet and she's tired and done. I'm really distant from my family. It sounds nice to hear people do things with theirs. Gotcha. That right cheek jiggle though, usually don't have these preferences but shift up. What? Always away with 2D models. Ah, let the honey badger have happiness. Stop ruining your family. I'm not trying to. Plus, if we die, we're part of her family, so there you go. Why? Because the same action has led to different results. I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about this place myself, so I'll leave the explanations to Arcana. I've got to get Good grief, what is it now? Kay once again touches her ear and grimaces. It's a message from I. So it wasn't one before, it was I. Huh. Interesting. So is there a third member? Interesting. She says to check your phone. My phone? So wait, KD or DKI. I mean, if you flip the letters around, it can spell two things: kid and IDK, or an acronym for I don't know. Interesting. Actually, or dick. Yes, yeah. Actually, yeah. I meant words or acronyms that actually mean something, but yeah, you're right. I like IDK. Yeah, IDK, like I don't know. Like, because that goes with their group's purpose. They off people who are not supposed to know or see things. I'm digging that gap between her bare leg and outfit. Oh yeah. Like, Boot, you have no idea how happy, like that Kay's actually being released from NPC jail. She's part of the next event, or she's the main character of the next upcoming event. She was introduced a long time ago with D. But my phone. Upon taking out my phone, I see there's a message. Always act in a tactical manner. Ah, it's Ingrid. Oh, I is Ingrid. Never mind. Or it could still be another one. Who knows? But Ingrid, I did forget.
I'll treat each and every one of you.
Yep, introduced within a hail of bullets. It was awesome. It's like, yup.
Wait for nightfall.
So,
Still got some
what is
fighting.
next event called? I forgot what it's called. But like I said, I'm wondering if that's going to be a direct continuation of the events of this one.
We won! We actually won!
soon after Kay leaves. Arcana exhales in relief and plops to the ground. My goodness. I think I just shaved 10 years off my life. Thank you. Huh? What are you so surprised for? I didn't expect you to be thanking me. You tried to protect me back there. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to help me and got mixed up in all this as a result. You should hardly have to die because of that. I see. Thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I just did what needed to be done. How the heck do you know the members of Perilous Siege anyway? Are you Yes, I'm an assassin? Is her outfit going to be in Stellar Blade? It would be nice if it was, but probably not. But there's still hope. You can look at it this way. Since it's coming to PC, Shift Up, we know Shift Up themselves is like, you know, they've been adding things to it as well too. There's also Stellar Blade 2 that they confirmed. Also, this goes back to it being on PC. The mods, plain and simple. It's like maybe somebody out there will just make a K outfit mod as well too. Damn, he's been sieged. Wait, just mod it. Exactly, yeah, exactly. I hate that this game is gacha because I have no money for this sort of thing. I can buy DLC, but not this sort of thing where it costs real money and multiple attempts to pull. So, when it comes to gacha games, this is in general, all gacha games. Some are definitely more friendly in general, whether you are free to play or like, you know, or you spend money every now and then. Essentially, you don't have to. You really don't. What it comes down to for gacha games is your decision making and who you want to pull for. That's all. And how bad you want certain characters. That's why I have no issue playing so many different gacha is the term we use. That's just a monetary term for what they are. But like, yeah, because like, you know, in certain games, you've seen me play them, I won't pull on the character in like forever. Actually, Nikke is one of them. So that's what you really have to look out for gacha games. Just don't fall into that trap that I have to pull for every single last character, and you'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, you don't need money? No, you absolutely don't need money to play gacha games. In reality, you don't. You just won't be as competitive and unlock all these characters, events. Everything is free except skins. Decision making. Yeah, it's decision making. Console. Well, there are. Nikke isn't on consoles. That is definitely true. But there are other games that are like gacha games. I decide to put my card on my account. The fate is sealed. There is no decision. Damn. Then you have Wriggle. But yeah, that's my take on gacha games in general. You really don't have to. It's like, yeah, pretty much. That's why I think the whole like free to play. I know we're getting off Nikke topic here as well too. But that's why I think the whole free to play, and or people that like spend money, or I guess I don't know what you call that, but yeah, just people who spend money. The whole like, oh, it's like you should be free to play, or you know, it's like, why are you spending money, or why are you free to play? It's so stupid. It's just like, And essentially, as long as you're enjoying the game, you want to, like, the way you want to enjoy it, just enjoy it. That's all. FOMO is real. Like I said, it's decision making. That's what it boils down to, is decision making. Like, and how bad you want said character or something. No, you had it correct. Free to play, free to pay. Yes, you are free to pay. That is definitely true. It's a choice. Yeah, you don't have to. You'll just be sad when you can't have everything. No, see? Stop leading them down the wrong path, Wriggle. It's not how it works. This stream has been amazing. See, and that's why you guys are here. No, but yeah, that's truthfully my whole take on when it comes to gacha games. Because I don't view... There we go. I essentially don't view the games by their monetary or their monetization. There we go. That's all I wanted to say. Essentially, Nikke is an idle shooter game. That's what it is. But like the monetization is gacha. I just look at games as, hey, this game looks cool. Hey, that game looks cool. Whether it's a gacha or not, it's just like, yeah, I just enjoy the game. A blood feud of nature, the discussion of how predatory gachas are, and Nikke, yes. While we casually just stare at Arcana here. But yeah, those are my, like, thoughts and everything on gacha games in general. I know this spawned from, like, you know, Nikke and stuff, but yeah. It's like, this is what we're going on Nikke's 3rd year, and I'm sure there are people who have just been like haven't spent a dime since the very beginning as well too. It's like, so essentially you don't need to pay any money to enjoy the game. 3rd year and I've given them more than Hoyo. It's like, damn. It's like, yeah. Like I said, it's like it all comes down to what you want and what you like. It's like, that's all. But that is one thing. It's like Nikke is actually only available on PC and phone, so it isn't on console. My problem is that I would want everything. I'd love it on console also. See, that's an interesting thing. It's funny because you could say Stellar Blade, right, was on console and everything. So why wouldn't Nikke? It's like with Nikke, there we go. The reason why Nikke is indeed a bit more risque than Stellar Blade when it comes to the characters themselves and outfits and things like that. That's what it really is. And you have to look at it that way because it's like in Nikke, there's all different types of outfits for characters, all different types of character proportions and stuff like that and everything. So that's the reason why it's like it probably just won't be on console. Well, you're saved because you can have nothing out. That's the reason why PC in general has such a large genre of games that console doesn't. It's because of what the companies can do and get away with pretty much without having to bend the knee, so to speak, and be like, oh no, you got to change this or you got to do that. Or you can't have this context because, you know, that's what it is. Yes, I agree. Complete shit. I totally agree. I see those emotes. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why you won't see Nikke on console. They'd have to do too much and it would stop being Nikke. Listen, in a nutshell, Nikke is successful because of what it is. It's like, yeah, great story, great characters, and also TNA. That's exactly why. Noir in cheerleader outfit though. Yep, just enjoy it through him. You lose no money and can be enriched, you know? This is true. That's I like baseball now, hilarious. I saw that meme. It's funny because going back to one of the reasons why like I started like streaming and stuff and all that, I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'd like to just bring games that I myself like to, you know, an audience that they might find stuff that they like too. And if they can't like do it themselves or enjoy it themselves, you know, but I'm always here. Sitting on a PC for a long period of time is painful. Sitting on the couch or a bed in front of a 60-inch TV is so much easier. Well, have I got news for you? That is why I would love a console version. You can connect your PC to a TV. Nay, this apartment is weird. So, you guys don't know how my setup is. I'm actually playing this on my TV right now. My computer is hooked up to my TV. I do it for work, laptop, HDMI cable, done. Yeah. Only had room for the PC in the kitchen and the living room TV is too far away. That just sounds like you need a longer HDMI cable. Or HDMI extensions. That's a possibility. You could do that. Heads up display apartment. But for poor damn. But yeah. I can't help you with a console version of Nikke, but as Wriggle said, I can play it here for you. It's like, gotcha. We sidetracked the hell out of here. Yeah, you did. But it was fun. Excellent. No, it's always fun. It's like, yeah, no, these are definitely meaningful discussions and everything. Like I said, it's like, it would be nice if you could have things like Nikke on console, because then it could reach an audience, you know, a wider audience and everything. But it's the fear of it would stop being what it is and stop being so enjoyable because of what it is. They would change so much. It's like just to make it fit. It's like, and that turns out to be an issue. It was my fault. Sony wouldn't allow that. It's like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm surprised Stellar Blade is coming to... Wait, it is? That I did not know about. Oh, wow. If my apartment were a ship, I'd be trapped in... Stargate 3rd class. Announced today. Oh, shoot. That's news. I have to say, I'm interested to see how it would function on the Switch too. It can play the new Final Fantasy. Damn. Interesting. I have to look into that. Not that I'm getting a Switch 2 or anything, but yeah, I like tech stuff, so I want one, but I don't need another Switch yet. The double Switch, yes, the double Switch. That's what we're calling it now, the double Switch. The bottom of the ship where the poor people who not good for the rich people sections, damn. An assassin? Oh man. Too funny. But yeah, let's continue with this story. We're almost finished with it too. But no, see, like that was great. Like I said, it's like always fun. You know, you do seem to be the type, I guess. I'm a commander. I've told you that already. Oh, right. Hold on. What's a commander from the Ark doing fraternizing with Nikkes from Perilous Siege? That makes it even weirder. It does? Yes. Usually anyone who crosses paths with them doesn't live to tell the tale. That makes us special. After all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially. Don't remind me. How do you know D&K? Right? You saw them and before you knew them and you lived. This library, or this precise location rather, Arcana points to the ground. Perilous Siege handles security for the top secret archive. As such, I've had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times. I see. In an attempt to lighten the suddenly dour mood, I changed the subject. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back? Well, before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something. Yeah, death and rebirth, stuff like that. Yes, those two words act like triggers, kind of like a form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come here to work, I recite those words, and voila! I remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient. Sure, the very fact that I regain those memories means I have to get them wiped again once I'm done working, but that's not such a big deal. That actually works. It sure does. Since I'm a Nikke. This time was an exception to the rule. What with me losing all of my memory and then regaining it all. Normally, I don't experience any major issues like that. You did this time. Arcana puts on a not entirely convincing innocent smile, then approaches me and links her arms with mine. Let's go. Go where? Didn't you hear Kay? I've got to give you an explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library. We returned back to the antique reading room I had briefly seen before. This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. It may sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's little more than a rundown room of books. Is this where the classified records are stored? Yes, if I were to put it simply, you could call this an archive of forbidden books. Kinda like in fantasy novels, when they've got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledge or magic. Although, there isn't any forbidden magic here. Then, what is in here? Top secret records, which are very dangerous. Arcana, keeping her arm locked with mine, starts walking further inside the reading room. It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the Ark library was first built. Over the years, the library has undergone numerous expansions and become what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured into a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is... Oh, forbidden library. I like that. That's what I'm going to call this place from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. Since everything in here is highly classified information which cannot leave this room under any circumstance, I therefore have to get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label. With their Label. So she dropped the third member. Label. Interesting. Googly search makes him look comfortable. No one comes over. You have a kitchen and bathroom. Wait, what? Damn. Oversee these really nature now. But it's particularly intense for you. A daily occurrence from what I gather. Yes, at very least. At least. I once had my memory wiped more than 10 times in a single day. Oof. For a while there, it negatively affected my work, and things started piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off. Promise. You've got a strange look on your face. Was it something I said? Are you okay? With what? Getting your memory wiped that often. Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question. Do you know how annoying it is to shuffle back and forth to Elysion headquarters all the time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shot that idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she is a bit stuck in her ways. What's so funny? Nothing. I was just thinking about what a good person you are. I'm simply doing what's expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or difficult. Arcana playfully pokes my cheek. So why don't you turn that frown upside down for me? Okay. Good boy. Now then. Arcana reaches out her hand. And what do you say we continue with our tour? Hey, I had to do it. At least once every stream. That was a good one. Arcana needs to be protected. Clone her brain. We can get what you call it to help with that. Oh no! I forgot her name. Our nickname is Noob. Our hacker. She can help us.
All done. Next patient, please.
A claustrophobic with no money, no local friends. I need to stop. I do not want to bring down my BS. Exia. It's alright, boo. Exia. Thank you, Wriggle. Internet friends are friends. Exactly. Arcana and I make our way down the hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on seemingly infinitely. There's so much here. There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. And this time, it's not to enlarge the area accessible to the public, but rather to make the Forbidden Library bigger. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide. You say that, but from looking at the labels on the bookshelves, the contents contained here seem to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified information. World history, pop music, film. Is this the kind of information that really has to be kept secret? Below one of the labels, which is marked Theater, there is a piece of paper affixed to the bookshelf which reads, "Not for me. Secrets must be protected." It's kind of like our squad's motto. Doesn't it kind of go without saying that secrets should be protected? Yes, but the emphasis on just how necessary it is. But the emphasis is on just how necessary it is. I see. These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it? Let no one know of its existence. Precisely. No one will steal them or desecrate them if they don't know they exist. Kind of ironic when you think about it. Very much so. Although, our founder saw things a bit differently. Founder? The man who both created the bestseller squad and entrusted us with overseeing the library. Oh? Interesting. Is his name Oswald? I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director. What about now? Oh, what about now? Now, I guess you could say the position is vacant. At the moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago. What kind of person was he? I don't know. Wait, what? Not with my issues, no thanks? Oh. I saw chat moving, that's why. I do not want to get turned into one of those parasocial weirdos. No offense taken or anything, Boot. Here we go again. Brother Nova. The wizard is breaking down Case Kid. Listen, I told you, that's how my brain works. First thought was Oswald. Or Broswald. You don't have to look at me like that. The reason I don't know is because I never met him. Really? Of course not. He was around during the time of Operation Art Guardian. It's gotta be Oswald. Yeah. It's gotta be. I don't think it's like the original commander of the Goddess Squad. Yeah. I've been in the squad for a while, but not that long. Sorry, I thought you'd been here from the start. I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th one. 17th what? Manager of this forbidden library. Oh, interesting. She's number 17. What happened to the previous managers? I see. Do you remember what the doctor said before? Oh, mind switches. Yeah. Yes. We call this a mind switch. There you go, making that face again. I shouldn't have said anything. I know I keep asking you this, but are you sure you're okay? Yeah, no, she's not. Okay, fine. This time, I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay. It's my memories that make me who I am. Even if it doesn't go as far as a full-blown mind switch, it's still like a part of me is dying with each passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all my memories, but I am losing some of them, and part of me goes with it. Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done. Is protecting this information really that important? More than your own life? Yes. Far more important than the life of any ordinary Nikke like myself. Come this way. Arcana moves deeper into the reading room. The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Do you know from what? People with bad intentions. No, Perilous Siege fulfills that role. Then what? From Oblivion. These books contain records of a past which no longer exists. If the information contained within these tomes is forgotten, then the past world they describe dies along with them. As long as they are not forgotten, they are immortal. That's a nice way of like picturing what a library is actually for, because that's true. So long as at least one person remembers them, they will live on. As we walk, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed, forbidden library. Personally, I find it somewhat odd myself. If they're so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be a need for someone like me. If they sealed this place up and kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier? You're right. Normally, that's how it would be done. Exactly. But Arcana opened the old wooden door at the end of the passageway. A secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it. Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by 2 bookshelves. The ever-present scent of books lingers in the air. Arcana walks in the middle of the room and turns back to look at me. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory or a written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't, by our definition, exist. Our founder could never leave these records to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten. Arcana takes a step back to reveal a handwritten label on the bookshelf. The writing reads, Goddess Squad. Interesting. Interesting.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise.
Damn.
1, 2.
That's Cerberus Ball. Edging bookworms. Cue the caretaker, a burning memory. Look up the caretaker. It's just a burning memory. You'll know what I'm talking about. I know about hitting enter too fast.
We won! We actually won!
That's interesting. So this is where the records of the Goddess Squad and all that exist. Okay. Goddess Squad? The books in this room were written by none other than the founder herself. Oh. Wait. Herself? So then... Interesting. The entire history of the Goddess Squad is recorded here. From when they were first formed all the way to Operation Arc Guardian. Arcana takes out a book from the top shelf. All the information has been collated, and neatly organized. I'm sure you'll be surprised to see there's more to the Goddess Squad than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you're free to stay here and read at your leisure. What about after? Excuse me? Are there no records about what happened after Operation Arc Guardian? There are. But they're all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us. I see. I briefly scanned through the book Arcana hands me. You're right. This is entirely different from the story I was told. What have you heard? Only bits and pieces via word of mouth. Ah, I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have detailed information on the Goddess Squad's exploits, nor their specific members. But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be? I don't know. Why? That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. Not to mention that you've had the good fortune of speaking to a goddess. Sorry, but I don't know. I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway. Arcana carefully brushes some dust off the bookshelf. Something tells me she doesn't believe my assertion that I don't know anything. Not as long as we're keeping a watchful eye over them. Indeed. Ah, and there's more covered here than just the Goddess Squad. Arcana takes out a book from the bookshelf beside her. This is a record of everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind. All the way from the first Rapture invasion to Operation Arc Guardian. Arcana hands me the book, and I open it. Daniel Carter, age 23. Daniel Carter. Was that, Litter? Was that her commander? His life is recorded in volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate the machine gun and provided cover for his squad's retreat. Shot once in the upper left arm, twice in the abdomen, yet continued firing until his death. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. He remembers an NPC clip that. I remember more than you think. My memory hasn't been wiped yet. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a Nikke, age 16. Sarah. Oh, volunteered. Is this, that's not Mana, is it? Or maybe that's actually, or was it Grave? Was that her real name? Interesting. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Arc Guardian, after which whereabouts are unknown. Insufficient information regarding potential final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Jake Harris, age 38. Went missing during the Ark evacuation operation. I don't remember Jake. Insufficient information on his life and final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. On the next page, and the page after that, line after line of laudatory text appears, seemingly never ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. What do you think? Isn't this worth risking my life for? Only you can answer that, not me. You truly are a good person. For all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me. As far as I know, there are only a total of 10 or so people who know about this. And now you're one of them. So you must help me to watch over these records. I will. After all, I am personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? Were you their commander? Well, no, but actually, wait a moment. I reopened the first book that Arcane gave me, the one covering the Goddess Squad. Uh-oh. What are we about to learn? After checking and double-checking the table of contents along with the rest of the book, I'm unable to turn up any information as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. Anderson. There is no mention of the squad's commander anywhere. The individual in question requested that his name be redacted. He asserted that he did not deserve to have his name written alongside the Nikke's. After that, however, we recorded the names of all the commanders. Some of the more notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope. My predecessor. We know who New Hope is, but who is Mad Dog? Just read her advice story. She really tried to pull a maiden. Scarlet is actually his mom. That's why he gets drunk with with Mana Johann Rosanna, a new nickname. There's also a commander who has recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of the Special Task Force Counters. Wait. You know of the Counters? Of course I know. They're my favorite squad. Ayy. Are they now? Absolutely. I'll show you. Come this way. Just a second. As I move to put the book back on the bookshelf, a piece of paper falls out from between the pages. A note. The paper has yellowed from age. On it, there is written a single line. Old stories end beautifully.
I will protect you, Commander.
A new nickname. Or we're not. No, we're not Mad Dog, are we? Seriously, what?
Reload.
Like, I need to hear her explanation.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
All right, here we go. I follow the eager Arcana to a bookshelf which is unusually clean. Underneath the label which reads Counter Squad, there is a supplementary note that states, "My favorite." Of all the squads I've kept records since becoming the manager, the counters have performed the best. Oh, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are. I imagine you would. After all, you've even spoken to members of the Goddess Squad. The Counters are a special commando unit, so they've had to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of information about them which isn't known to the public either, almost as much as the Goddess Squad. Every time they've gone up against a heretic, they've come out on top. Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times that they were defeated or had to retreat. Okay, but if we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, they're undefeated. Hold on. How do you know all this? When we first went up against a heretic, I thought we were done for. Eventually, we got better and better. We worked more and more as a team, and everyone became stronger. And above all, oh, I assume you've heard about Vop House? I have. The commander of the Counters used it to defeat Nihilister. But apparently, it's no silver bullet. If only the commander of the Counters was able to make more of that stuff. Looks like not everything was recorded. Arcana's gaze fixates on the name tag on my chest. This is hilarious. Her realization. Then we could have already reclaimed the Sir. Wait a second. You've got the same name as the commander of the Counters. Yep. Arcana redirects her focus on my face. Yes, we are Mad Dog. All the memory wipes made her a little slow, but she's doing her best. And your face, it's awfully similar to what I saw during the attack on the Ark. How interesting. You must be his doppelganger. Oh, no. Oh, no. Or his brother? Try again. Are you serious? You're him? You're the commander of the Counters? I puff my chest out as much as I can and flash my most dashing smile. Nice to meet you. I'm Nova, the commander of the Counters. It's always nice meeting a fan. It takes Arcana about 20 minutes to accept reality. Have you never seen a photo of me? My job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that come my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face, it was only once, briefly, during the attack on the Ark. This is one of our future wives too. This is girl is slow. I don't trust her. Wait, what? Phantom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, aren't I? My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was at the outpost, the Ark, or on the surface. You didn't seem all that out of sorts. Just because someone doesn't show, doesn't mean they're not hurting inside. She's got a point. Still, though. What? Nothing. I just wondered if you were actually real. Well, as you can see, I'm very much real. It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your only reference point is these records, there are times when you wonder. Really? Yeah, your military career has defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission, when the transport was shot down, you managed to lead a hastily formed squad, destroy the blacksmith, and complete the mission. You faced a few challenges in your next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure. But that was also the first time you met the goddesses. Then you went further up north and encountered Unlimited. You met Snow White and crossed paths yet again with Chatterbox. Then, just when it seemed you were about to take it down, Modernia appeared and... Oh, sorry. I'm sure these aren't exactly pleasant memories for you. It's okay. We may be separated now, but it's only temporary. I see. How is Marion doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. She's... No, on second thought, don't tell me. If you told me anything, I'd be duty-bound to record it. And you don't want to leave a written record behind, do you? No, I don't. You won't get in trouble for this? It's fine. The higher-ups censor some of the information they give us anyways. And after all the hard work you've done for the good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least. A notification sound emits from Arcana's phone. Oh boy. Is it Phantom? No. It's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. I guess she found out that my memory came back. How did Ingrid... Let's get going. I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have to do the rest of the tour another time. Sure thing. As I move to set the book back on the shelf, my eyes once again catches the note once again, I think that was supposed to say, catches the note that reads, my favorite. Arcana. Yes? Why are you such a fan of ours? How could I not be? You guys give meaning to what I do. Arcana clasps her hands behind her back and quietly walks between the bookshelves. I know I was awfully lofty a few moments ago. What with all that talk about protecting this information from oblivion, but the long and short of it is that if the Ark were to fall, it'd be curtains for these records. It's because of you. Arcana stares at the wooden door at the end of the passageway. And your compatriots, that there's meaning to the work that I do. And, yes, it's just plain cool. Facing the Raptures and Heretics and not backing down, defeating them all. You standing your ground and bellowing, I will protect my Nikkes. Did I do that? When did I ever do that? Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Oh, right. There was something I always wanted to tell you. If I ever met you in person. What's that? Arcana takes a step back and bows her head. Thank you for fighting for us. Thank you for all you've done as well. Hey, what's up, Pauline? Oh man. It's like, I'm doing good, thank you.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope
They've
the
been erasing her.
Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
They've been erasing her brain for decades. She gets a pass. I'm catching her slowness. She's a drunk. They ruined her. Alright. And now for the ending. Arcana and I head out of the library and eventually arrive at Elysion headquarters. Oh, wait just a second. What is it? I need to take a photo as proof. Arcana leans against me and pulls out her phone. I suddenly remember all the photos plastered on the wall in Arcana's room. Arcana. 1 second. Just gotta access the camera. I can enter the Forbidden Library as well, right? That's right, since you have authorization. Goodness me, this camera is so slow. That means I'll be able to remember things for you. I really ought to get a new What? Photos are great, but it's better to have someone else you can depend on. I just take these photos for fun. You do? You don't think selfies are fun? They're for me. I mean, I can totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. Yeah, no. That they'd take me for some tragic heroine or something like that. But they'd be wrong. It's like Arcana. Anyway, you looked really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything. Once Arcana has configured the settings to her liking, she takes a photo. Any chance you could smile for me a little bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment. You said you didn't see this as a commemorative thing. I don't. It's just... I just want to have a photo of my favorite commander that I can cherish. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you. I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But I may forget just how much I like you and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go. That one came out much better. There you go again, making that face. Fine. If it bothers you that much. Arcana holds out her pinky finger. Let's collaborate every once in a while. Collaborate? Yeah, as in work together. My job is to record things. And it's far better to get the information straight from the source than from reading secondhand reports. Missions reports are dry and dry as dirt anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we're inside the Forbidden Library, I'd remember everything. Okay. Promise? Promise. I lock my pinky finger with Arcana's. You stay put. I'll be back. After Arcana disappears into the building, I check a message that I received a few moments prior. I expect a tactical decision. Ingrid. I follow Arcana into Elysion headquarters. Upon seeing me enter the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. Ingrid. I don't know. You don't know what I was going to say? I wasn't fully aware of what state Arcana was in. And I'm not aware of what you saw in the secret archive. I know you have many questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However, Ingrid stands up and looks out the window. Here we go. A female character with no skin showing, that's against international law. Because of Ingrid. AKA best mom, best Nikke mom. If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think that'd be a problem. Oh boy, her and her tactics. Here we go. Nikke mom with complete with camel toe, indeed. I still remember when oh no, when I'm forgetting a lot of their names. Oh no, Sweetie. She calls us Sweetie. Crap. I forgot. But when she strung her along and asked her like what type of lingerie she wears, Ingrid was just like, She's like, I didn't come here for this. Well, since I'm already here, I sit at the table where some refreshments have been laid out. Ingrid planned all of this. She knew this was going to happen. She set it up. Steam rises from the freshly poured cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments. Do as you like. How are the judges connected to the secret archive? The Ark is a smaller place than most think. You often end up meeting someone in one place, and then running into them again in another. Rupee. I don't know why I wanted to say Ruby, but I knew that wasn't correct, that's why I didn't say it. Rupee. It's an awfully small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome. Why are you hiding information about the Goddess Squad? There are many people out there who want to keep that information safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals all the same? Absolutely not. For some, perhaps they see that as the best choice. When you say some, there isn't that much information out there on the man who founded the Bestseller Squad. The only thing I'm certain of is that there was something that he wanted to hide. The same goes for the higher-ups in the Ark. That could explain why some of the official records don't actually align with the truth. You could be right. Not even I know all the secrets that are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcana's memory wipe should be finished by now. Already? Doesn't it usually take a few hours? It was already complete by the time you got here. Ingrid taps on the tablet. There were times when I felt my patience was at its limit, but I must admit that cooperating with Missless was worth it in the end. Oh! Did they destroy her nymph? It's afforded us the ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Now it's much faster, much safer, and more tactical. She did it. She had to say it. Do as you like. I'm not sure you want that, right? Honestly. I don't know. As strong as we are, I don't know if we're beating Ingrid now. Ingrid is an Amazon. Again with a tactical talk. You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we succeeded in this attempt. What attempt? You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward. Somehow I doubt that. There could always be the 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that. Ingrid turns around and looks at me. That we need someone to stand by us and the decisions we make. I understand. I take a sip of the now cold coffee and get up. Then I'll be off. Thank you. Elysian coffee tastes perfectly good, wouldn't you say? Yes, delicious. I open the door and am just about to leave when Ingrid calls to me. Wait just a moment. There was something. What are you talking about? Ingrid taps on the tablet. Information on the founder of the bestseller squad. Uh-oh. A signature on an authorization form. Although it's just an initial. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Oswald. Mm-hmm. Broswald. Yes, indeed. Ingrid can duel Shuyin. Can we duel Shuyin? I rush out of Elysian headquarters. Near the main entrance, I spot a shock of familiar aqua blue hair. Beside Arcana, there lies an Americano and a cup of lemon tea. Arcana. There you go. Who are you? Ah, you're not the legendary commander that I've heard about, are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee by any chance? You're a horrible actor. Or, I sure do. Thanks. I take the coffee that Arcana offers me. Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put. She just gave it away. I told you to stay put. She wouldn't remember that. Sorry, I had a conversation with Ingrid. Or rather, Ingrid was talking to herself, and I was listening. Oh, I see. How's your memory? Well... After pondering something for a few moments, Arcana points at me. I remember. You're my favorite commander. Is that all? Do I need more? No. No, that's enough. Hmm? So, what did you and the boss talk about? It's alright if it's bad news. I can take it. You of all people should know that. It's good news. She said that you won't be forgetting as much going forward. She said the memory wipes will be tactical. Safer or more tactical? No, we're not Ingrid. Safer. Ah, so the collaboration with Miss List yielded some results. You knew? Yes, Boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were gonna fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me, even though I kept telling her I was fine. I see. What else? Huh? There's no way you two talked for as long as you did, and only covered that. So, what else did you talk about? Something important? That is a secret, I'm afraid. Huh? Then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that'd be alright. I was in a playful mood, so I emulated what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive. Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me, quickly. Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret. My lips are sealed. Promise. For example, the person standing before me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea, is second to none when it comes to keeping secrets, especially regarding her most noble of missions. Arcane Archive. End. We did it, but not really. Now, we have to get to the epilogue, which will be quick. Let me just change this to off. And let's mow through it while going over the events and stuff. So, we learned. New wife. I'm curious to know what everyone's top 5 manga is. Mine is Claymore, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Death Note, The Ancient Magus Bride, Free Ring, Honorable Mention, Demon Slayer, and Tactical. So, let's say I'm gonna have to think about those, Boot. But yeah, we know for a fact that this secret archive, the Forbidden Library, was started by Oswald. Oh, it was him. It definitely was. Oswald has done so much. He really has. Like, it's insane how much of an impact, like, you know,
Still got some fight
like
in me.
another one person has. It's just because he did so much, like what he did. Same with Red Hood. It's like she was another person in Nikke history
complete.
that was actually responsible for causing so much events wise and all that.
Rearranging. Reload.
Just a moment.
Still got
The
some
records, now we know where they are. It's like those records are in the library, but hidden away. We know that D and K are also responsible for taking care of any person who wanders in there without authorization.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
We learned that there's another member. Seeing Phantom just reminded me. There's Label. So that we have Phantom, Arcana, and Label. But we have yet to meet Label.
rearranging.
And they each have their own separate important jobs. So Arcana's is guarding the Forbidden Library, pretty much, and maintaining all the records there.
Score another one for the
I
good
don't
guys.
remember what Phantom's
The
is,
Syndicate
if they
doesn't get
did
wind
say
of
it. But
Target
yeah,
confirmed.
Phantom has her own job. And then we have Label, who is don't know where. Freezing until the brothers dropped it like every single series they started. Damn. Dance in the Vampire Dance in the Vampire Bun. So great. Princess Resurrection's another great one. Claymore, definitely. Dead Man Wonderland.
We actually won!
Nice choices as well too. But Phantom is literally the librarian.
I'll have this all
She
taken
manages
care of
books.
before sunrise.
It's like that's all Phantom does. she's the face of the library to make it seem like a normal library. There are no secrets hidden here. It's just Phantom. I miss Reader. Oh, Reader Die. So damn good. I know, right? Us talking about books and library. Reader Die. Excellent, excellent series. Nature. I don't read mangas. Nature's like I eat
Battle
them.
complete.
But yeah.
Behind me, Commander.
I mean, I think that pretty much covers everything about the event so far until we see the epilogue after these battles. But we also know, we've known that not everyone in the arc is on the same side. Everybody has their own objectives. That's just people in general. But yeah. It's the reason behind it, which we have to know why.
All done. Next
Like-
station, please.
Why are those records being kept? Or, no, my mistake. We know why the records are being kept secret. Arcane explained. It's so they can be maintained and kept as a part of existence, basically. But at the same time, it's just like, hold on. Why does this person want to keep these records hidden? You know what I mean? It's just like, huh.
As usual,
Need
the
a
thief
shifty
comes out victorious.
dog emoji. Don't ask about Phantom again. In your own stream. Wait, what? Phantom Requiem for the
This
Phantom of the
injection will be
Great Noir.
particularly painful.
El Cazador de la Bruja. Mad Lax. Vampire Hunter D. Vampire Princess Miyu. Samurai 7 Ninja Scroll Samurai Shape. Who's just naming stuff. I'm just messing with you. You've asked about Phantom like 5 times. Because there has to be more. They all have a mission. Oldies but goodies. She's the librarian.
Score another one for the cookie.
And also a Phantom Thief.
The
There we
syndicate
go.
doesn't
Fine.
get wind of it. You won't like me when I get
She
angry.
licks books. Yes. She licks books to make. She has to make sure they're authentic books.
I still got some fight in me.
Shame the Outlaw Star writer died. I wanted to read that series, but it's never going to be finished. Outlaw Star was perfect. It truly was. Like, yeah. It was damn
Battle
near
complete.
perfect. Like, that was one series that was just,
There's so many things to steal.
There's this one old game I used to play all the time. It's called Metal Arms, glitch in the system. What about Metal Slug? I have the Ultra Super Blu-ray collection of Outlaw Star. I'm trying to remember if I do have it somewhere. I have box sets myself that I collected over the
All
years.
done. Next patient, please.
Okay. Here we go. It's epilogue time. Right after this boss dies. Wait. There we go. Now we're set. And it's dead.
Battle complete.
Here we go. A few days later. Yeah. What? Arcana stares intently at the stones scattered on the table. And... it's Delta. Well? Shh, you'll jinx it. I understand. Delta, who is sitting across from Arcana, gulps nervously and stares at the stones. Yeah. What is it? Delta cuts herself off and covers her mouth. Oh, it's okay. You can talk. It's all done. So, what does it say? I think it would be better to look nearby. You see how this stone is tilted to the side about 25 degrees? That means that you should look carefully around your surroundings. In terms of your relationships, it's saying that it's a person you already know. You asked me how to become normal. This means that you'll find the answer very soon. Oh my goodness. It's just fortune telling. Don't take it too seriously. Unless... Arcana taps on the tarot cards. You want me to do a tarot reading? This is my specialty, so it might be more accurate. Yes, please. A wise decision. Since you're a new customer, I'll even give you a discount. Half off. Wait a second. Patience now. You'll be after Delta. That's not what I meant. Why are you running your business in my room? I have no choice. How could I have known I needed to re-up my lease on the day I lost my memory? Oh no. No. Damn. Arcana has moved in. Why didn't you take care of something that important earlier? Couldn't you have stopped by your shop when you were going around trying to recover your memories? I mean... That landlord is a real tyrant. It's a one-day grace period. Is a one-day grace period too much to ask? I've never been late on my rent even once, and they kick me out the first chance they get. Don't change the subject. Oh, come on. Let me stay here just for a while. It's not like I'm gonna be shacking up here permanently. Uh-huh. I'll just be using it here and there for work. Absolutely no... Huh? The ground beneath me starts to undulate, and I shoot up. What in the world? The tremors become more severe in the spot where I was sitting. What? And a hole opens up. You've gotta be kidding me. From inside the hole... Oh no! Why? Let the shenanigans begin. Oh my goodness. Huh? Instructor? What the heck is the commander doing here? Hey, Monsieur. Fancy meeting you there. I mean, like, this is my room. I live here. A few familiar phantom thieves appear. I'm here because this is my own room. Oh, guess we ended up somewhere we've been before. Hi, Phantom. Arcana, what are you doing here? This is my new workspace. I see. The hell it is. Are you conducting some, phantom activities? I am. I was scouting for the Thieves of Justice. I was scouting for the Thieves of Justice's activities scheduled for this weekend. Ah, darn it. Was that supposed to be a secret? Correct. No one outside this room can know about it. Oh no. That's right, Delta's here. Is Delta going to become a phantom thief? What's all this about phantom thieves? How the? I didn't sense your presence at all. Me neither. How interesting. Would you like to join Thieves of Justice? Oh no. That means you should look carefully around your surroundings. Oh boy. I swear. Okay. Are we, what, Delta SSR confirmed? Thieves of Justice? In terms of your relationships, saying that it's a person you already know. You asked me how to become normal. This means that you'll find the answer very soon. So, I should look around me. Oh boy. Alright, let's take a look at your destiny. Arcana holds my hand and makes me flip over a tarot card. Oh, the Fool. Not making fun of me, are you? What does that mean? There are many different meanings, but in this case, it probably signifies that you'll be getting mixed up in something new. Can I really become a phantom thief? Anyone who is righteous is welcome. I love Phantom's smug smile. Uh-oh. Here we go again. No. Yo. Yes. Delta. It's about time. Oh, man. Give me song. Actually, hold on. Let me finish this off real quick. There we go.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
And there she is. Yes, it's the Fool, aka the leader of the Persona Squad, pretty much. Let me scroll up because I saw what you were saying before. Delicious in Dungeon was another one. Okay, I gotcha. Oh man, I loved that. That was great. There we go. Actually, I'll put it there so we can take a look at it. Let's go into the shop. We need these. The rest of the stuff I'll grab later. Now, go back. Now we're actually going to take a look at Arcana and of course try her out and everything. So let's go to the Nikkepedia. I don't have Arcana, so we're going to look at her like this.
Sharing a secret has brought us closer together. Promise to keep it that way. Oh dear, are you okay? I'm good at reading faces, and yours is giving off great misfortune in love. Did you know? The amount of information on you in the Forbidden Library just keeps growing and growing. Personally, as a fan, I'm quite proud of that fact.
Gotcha. So those are all her sayings. She's electric. She's a rocket launcher. Supporter. Elysion. Wait, you can use Alzheimer's girl? She remembers how to fight? Yes. Yep. She does. So, Awakened Destiny activates when full burst ends. Affects all burst 3 electric code allies who previously cast their burst skill if self is in Wheel of Fortune status. Okay, so that's right. I do remember reading her kit when they posted it on social media. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm like, I have some things to test because of that part. The Magician. Cooldown of skill 2 is down 75% for 15 seconds. Attack damage is up 180% for 15 seconds. So, and the second part of this is activates when full burst ends, affects to all allies. Attack is up 5% of caster's attack for 10 seconds. So basically, there you go. It's like she's affecting all burst 3 electric code allies who previously cast their burst if self is in Wheel of Fortune status. Okay. And at the end of the burst, she buffs everybody's attack. Skill 2, Cycle of Destiny, activates when full burst ends, once again, affects all burst 3 electric code allies. You know what, let me just click that just to... Refers to burst 3 allies that lead to full burst according to the Nikkepedia. Examples of burst 3 Nikkes that lead to full burst are Privity, Alice, and Scarlet. Rapid. Red Hood is still considered a burst 3 even when her burst type changes due to her skill. All burst Nikkes such as Red Hood is not included. I like how they did do that though. See, I'm glad that they explained that in detail. That's great. Rappy is still considered burst 3, yes, but Red Hood, nah. So yeah, affects all burst 3 electric code allies who previously cast their burst skill if self is in Wheel of Fortune status. Strength. Attack is up 180% of caster's attack for 15 seconds, and then activates when full burst ends. Affects all allies if self is in Wheel of Fortune status. Death. Cooldown of burst skill is down 6 seconds. Attack is up 50% of caster's attack for 5 seconds. And then activates when full burst ends. Affects all allies. Attack damage is up 7.5% for 10 seconds. So she's just buffing attack of all allies. Burst skill, Shackles of Destiny. Affects all electric code allies. Wheel of Fortune. Attack damage is up 10% for 10 seconds. Affects all enemies. Deals 300% of final attack as burst skill damage. Judgment. Damage taken is up 10% for 10 seconds. Damn. So yeah, she's just dishing out damage, allowing the team to do more damage to your enemies. Okay. Interesting. Of course, we'll take a look at these as always. Jeez. It's like Arcana's model. She's very curvy. Walk. Battle. That's a rocket launcher, by the way. Stun.
This place seems much livelier than the Ark. Oh, I was just taking in the surroundings. Okay, fine. I was staring at you. Running into each other like this must be fate. Do you have a moment?
And then this is how she is in battle. Wait, is that a card launcher? She's launching cards. It's a giant dual disc. Wait, her eyes change. I just noticed that too. Yeah, her eyes change color for a second when she's reloading. That's a nice detail. It looks like she enjoys being stunned. So let's go to the Union. And let's try her out. Let's turn all these on. So, we're testing Arcane.
I'm not very good at fighting, right?
So let me see. Let me try to... Activates when full burst ends. Affects all burst 3 electric code allies who previously cast their burst skill, if self is in Wheel of Fortune status. So, previously. So who went before? So meaning... I'm trying to see exactly... Let me do this. Electric 3s. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Like we got Cinderella, Scarlet, Isabel, Anise, Maiden, Haran, Ayn, Parvati, Unkind Maid, Guillotine, and Soldier EG. So if they said previously, so who went before in general? So she would be boosting. So the booster, you would want to go first, pretty much.
I guess this is an outdoor party.
Or the boostee. So let me see, what does everyone... What's Isabel do? Affects self. Affects all enemies. Affects all allies. Burst time is down 5 seconds. We know what Scarlet does. Damage. She affects herself. Actually, they mostly do too. And all she does, she boosts their cooldown of skill, 15 seconds. Let's see. Attack damage is up. So she boosts their attack. And their cooldown of skill is down 75% of skill 2. Yeah, cooldown of skill 2. No, that's Magician, my mistake. Yeah, no. Cooldown of skill 2 is down 75% for 15 seconds. Like, her kit is interesting. And look at everybody's, like, skill 2s Yeah. I mean, she boosts attack. So I want to see what I can do. Just
I
like
will go
boosted
with you.
attack wise kind of thing. Let's see. When entering Briscoe Stage 3 on her near feathers. She sniper? Yeah, she was sniper. So let me
Who shall
do
be
this.
the next to fall under my blade?
Take electric away. Let's see. I mean, she's just boosting the attack of the team in general. Let's go with attack buff people.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
So we got 1, 2, wait, what is she? Is she a 40 or a 20? She's a 40. I see. So we're gonna need another 2.
I
Crown.
will answer my subjects' calls.
It's so sad. Just like crown. Let's see. It's hyper specific.
Another battle? I just finished dressing up. Alright, reload.
Because, like, yeah, it says who went previously.
Let's have a party!
So,
I shall decide your destiny.
nice.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Pour out.
So, Cinderella, she wouldn't be getting the boost now. She'd be getting the boost the next rotation of burst, actually.
Stop licking me, Bolt.
If I'm correct.
Let's have a party!
So this time she
Under the
should
light of
actually
the
be getting the
kingdom,
boost,
oh,
even though she's not bursting, because she previously bursted.
Behold my ultimate blade.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
You must
Or
persevere.
no, or does Arcana have to go herself,
I must be getting old.
because she's a 42nd. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh wait, no.
I shall decide
Because it
your
says,
destiny.
hers says when it full burst ends, so it should activate no
Glass
matter what.
slippers, full contact.
Pour out. Why are you so obsessed
But your burst 3s do have to be electric. That's what it is.
Let's have a party!
Under the light of the kingdom, all
So
shall
both
meet.
Cinderella and Scarlet fit that.
Behold my ultimate blade.
They got 15 seconds.
I shall decide your destiny.
Can they do this? Can they get to...
Glass slippers,
No, I don't
full
think so.
contact.
Well, hold on.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Nope. Didn't get the
Did you
6.
see? Your king has won another victory.
She's tall as hell. Okay, Cinderella, of course. Did the most. Now I want to see something, though. I'm going to replace Litter.
Roger.
Joining the mission. Now, what was that? That was 573. Let me see if she does any better.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
This is easier than I thought.
It's like, yeah, she's definitely tall. It's like, yeah, she is. Like I said, when she was standing next to Mary as well too.
Fully active. Pierce through.
It's like I want to see
I shall decide your destiny.
like Arcana, Senti, Trina,
Glass slippers, full contact.
Grave.
Pour out.
Just want to see them all standing next to each other. Trying to think, is there any other tall that I left out?
Fully active. Pierce through.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold
I
my
can't
ultimate
tell if they're
blade.
doing better or worse right now than the other team.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Done like that.
I don't know, Arcana being a 40, it's just like, huh.
I shall decide your destiny.
Glass slippers, full contact. Pour out.
Like,
I am your king.
I don't know, I'm kind of wondering what their thoughts pattern was for like Arcana's kid. She does boost the, you know, overall team attack, so
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate blade.
I am your king.
it's looking about the same right now. No, they beat the other team.
Fully active. Pierce through.
So having
I
Rappy
shall decide
is
your
the better
destiny.
option now.
Glass slippers, full contact. Pour out.
Show them no quarter.
All sorted.
Did you see
Well,
that?
yeah, you
How
have
was
Rappy
it?
for
It was
damage.
Cool, right? Did you fall for me?
That was cute. She's like, did you fall for me? So there we have it. No one else really takes advantage. Yeah, her kit is a bit, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's another, yeah, like you said, it's a very specific kit. And the fact that she's a 40, that's another thing that kind of like hinders her a bit. Because can you imagine if she was a 20, this effect of her just boosting the entirety of the team would just keep happening and happening and happening. And I'm guessing they probably didn't want that. I guess like she'd be too good if they did that. That's why they made her a 40 instead of a 20. But damn. Yeah, like if you're just taking full, like trying to take full advantage of her kit by going with the whole burst 3 electric code and everything, there's only a few that it actually works for and everything. So, And I would say your like strongest options would be Cinderella and Scarlet. It's like if you have them.
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
I mean, any of the electric 3s would work. But yeah, I mean, there's other things I could try too. For example, let's do something silly. Hold on. I have an
Are
idea.
you putting us to work even during our vacation? Need me?
Let's pull a this. and just see what happens.
I'm a woman who gets things done.
It's like, let's see what Anise can do when boosted by Arcana.
Fully active. Here's through. I shall decide your destiny. Let's make some waves.
So this time around, the whole team, since Arcana bursted, will be getting the attack boost though.
I've got this.
Target clear.
The next priority should go.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Target marked.
I wonder.
Water isn't too salty for ya.
I'm gonna try something. Yeah, I wanna see something.
Fully active. Here's through. I shall decide your destiny.
I wanna see if I can cheese Arcana's kit.
Let's make some waves. I am your
Unless
cue.
Eve abs. What? Unless Eve and hopefully not Raven? What do you mean hopefully not? Why not Raven?
Fully active. Here's through.
I don't want to spend no more. Oh.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I was saying, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, why not Raven? What happened?
Fire at will.
Reload.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna. There's only 4
How
seconds,
heavy your
3,
burden has been.
2.
As long as we're together,
Okay.
I will never fall.
Over 500,000, but yeah, damn. I mean, Nice went in. She did. Because of the whole, you know, privacy ammo thing and being boosted by Arcana. I mean, that's a thing you could do. But yeah, she's very, very... Yeah. I know you said something about Isabel as well, too. Now, why does Isabel? I don't know. Yeah. And Isabel's kid is just like, okay. But I wanted to try some shenanigans. Let me see if I can cheese her kit. Let's see what to do.
If you want, I will join you, Your Grace.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Oh, this is gonna be silly. But I'm doing it.
I'm always ready.
Now I'm trying to decide who has the better. I think it was still volume, to be honest.
party started!
Yeah, I think it was still volume. Because yeah, that's why. Yo, let's just make this silly. If it's Raven, I have to have it. Okay.
Like this and like that.
So
Everything
what I'm
superfluous will be
doing
banished from paradise.
is like cooldown
I
stuff.
shall decide your destiny. Return to where you belong.
Trying to see if I can make this happen.
Time to finish. Fighting is tougher. I must be getting old.
I also have another idea, actually, after this. If this doesn't work, I want to try something.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Very
Hey, it works! It already worked!
I shall decide your destiny.
Yes!
Return to where you
Oh
belong.
no!
Time to finish.
Yay! This makes me happy.
Inevitable.
Oh man. Ah. I still want to try one more thing after this though.
Why are you so obsessed with
Everything
This was a
superfluous
test
will
of
be banished from
functionality.
paradise.
Not so much damage.
I shall decide your destiny. Return to where you belong.
Time to finish.
Yeah.
This may take more time than I thought.
Too funny. Will I get the 3? No, probably not.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I shall decide your destiny. Return to where you belong.
I shall
Damn.
grant you victory, Your Grace.
I'm about to say, of course it's gonna be Modernia. It's like, yeah, absolutely. Functionality-wise, this did work. So that's pretty hilarious. Now I want to try this.
Need me?
I don't think. Can I have? I have to see. There's things I have to test. Volume's cheeks made me forget what I was doing.
Let's have a blast.
The memorizing movements. So what's happening here is once again cooldowns, but when
Everything
whenever the
superfluous
team
will be banished from
enters full
paradise.
burst,
I shall decide
Priority
your destiny.
lowers their max ammunition, which in turn helps Dorothy.
Let's bombard it.
Because Dorothy, every time she empties her last bullet, it makes the cooldown of burst
I wanted a challenge.
shorter. So let me see if this
Everything
actually
superfluous will be banished
works.
from paradise.
Okay. So no.
I shall decide
Oh, it
your
did.
destiny.
It actually did.
Target locked. Commence bombardment.
Time to finish this.
Okay. I see. Now, I'm not sure if it'll
Everything
keep
superfluous will be
working.
banished from paradise.
It might miss. No, it's not. It's working.
I shall decide your destiny.
Yeah. Okay.
Target locked. Commence bombardment. Everyone like that.
Oh man. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. I cannot wait. I have ideas and plans and things I need to test out.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I shall decide your destiny.
Yeah, it's just working. Okay.
Target locked. Commence bombardment.
Again, damage definitely not there, but functionality, yes.
How do you like that? Hyperion victory.
Now, if I were to do something like this instead.
I will go with you.
I'm just trying to, there's two things I want to try. This being
I
the
will answer my
first.
subjects' calls.
I don't think this is going to work. It might. But let's see.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Cinderella's buffs apparently don't line up with Arcana according to the wizards.
Everything superfluous will be banished
Ideally,
from paradise.
burst 1 cooldown,
I shall
burst
decide
2.
your destiny.
Arcana B3.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Pour out.
See, I'm not. It's like, yeah, I'm not like. Arcana's kit is a little. I'm just like, huh. They were doing Trina, Scarlet, Isabel, Arcana, Mermaid, or some burst 1 cooldown. It's too specific, like Trina.
Everything superfluous
Interesting.
will be banished from paradise.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Okay.
all shall kneel.
So that didn't work.
Target locked. Commence bombardment.
Yeah, because the rest of the cooldown people aren't there. I'm curious to see what damage this team will do, though.
Everything
But I
superfluous
see.
will be banished from paradise.
Now,
I shall decide your destiny.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Pour out.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
how many times is Dorothy reload? 1, 2, 3.
Food on my face.
So
This is easy
that's
Everything superfluous
That's
will be banished
21
from paradise.
no, wait. What was the number that she lowers it by?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Crap, I have to check again.
Target locked. Commence bombardment.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
Yeah, no, I think it's. How many seconds? Oh no.
Merely delaying the inevitable. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I mean, they're about to hit over 500,000, so.
I shall decide your destiny.
Last slippers, full contact. Pour out.
Time to finish. We're nearly delaying the inevitable.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Cinderella. Let me see something. Cooldown, my mistake. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking it was a lot more than that. So yeah, her cooldown burst is 1.56 seconds. So that was what? 3. She did 3 times, right? So that's 4. It's at least 4 point something seconds. That's all.
I'm always ready.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to get her to work. But you said, let me see. Don't have Trina, but Scarlet, Isabel, Mermaid. So let me see. I do
Let's
have
go and find
Mermaid.
everyone.
Isabel.
I guess this is an outdoor party.
Where is Scarlet? Scarlet, where'd you go? Scarlet, where'd you go? There you
Who
are.
shall be the next to fall under my blade?
I know I have Trina, so I guess we just substitute with where are you? Crown.
I will answer my subjects' calls.
There we go. Let's go and frame everyone.
Stay behind me for a moment.
Mermaid, the mafia boss.
Tell me the story of victory.
Uh-oh. Ready to go.
I shall
Playing
decide
too.
your destiny.
Get lost. This is a private party.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
Let's keep going. Just a little bit more.
I mean,
The story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate rage. I am your doom.
that added a good chunk of damage. Scarlet's Burst.
Tell me the story of victory. I shall decide your destiny.
Get lost. This is a private party.
Show them no quarter.
Let's see. 50 seconds. Just made it to 300.
Tell me the story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate rage.
This should get them to 4.
I am your doom.
Just about.
Waiting for me.
Tell me the story of victory.
Up.
I shall decide your destiny.
Get lost. This is a private party.
The idea is to shorten the burst cycle so that her buff stays up. I see. Yeah, no.
Disappoint him.
You can see it. They're putting in that work.
Under the light of the kingdom, all
Like the
shall
damage
kneel.
is there.
Behold my ultimate rage.
What's up, doggo?
Give it your all. Make it as it may be.
They've got 10 seconds left. Can they get one more burst off? No.
Tell me the story of victory. I shall decide your destiny.
Dude took 3 hours to start looking at K Kit. I have some things I want to try for K's Kit as
Fancy
well.
a drink?
Damn, what a nice game. Yeah. Isabel. Actually, no, go back. Like, we can see. 809 mil. Like, yeah, no. It's like the second one to get close was 651. But also, I didn't have whatchamacallit in there. Let me try this.
I will go with you.
Yeah, that's the only. Well, no. Little Mermaid is the difference too here.
Let us get off.
People
to
were
a
saying that
beautiful
Arcana
start.
is Isabel's treasure. Damn. It's gourmet.
This is easier than I thought.
She's going to wish list. Yeah, no. She, it's like, that's definitely true.
I shall decide your destiny.
It's like, if you're looking
Last slippers,
like at
full
it,
contact.
you know, her for damage and stuff,
Now is the
it's like
time
she's
of
wish
true
list.
beauty.
But it also at the same time,
Clear my throat.
Stellar Blades collab is happening soon, so yeah.
You must persevere.
Like, in all honesty, they put her and Kay in such a spot.
Under the light of the kingdom.
The sad thing is, though, I'm pretty sure Kay is going to be fine, actually. The reason why I say that is because people have been K deprived for so long that it's just like, whatever. It's like, people, and what I mean by that is people are just gonna get her somehow. Either like, they're gonna roll for her or just golden ticket her.
I shall decide your destiny.
Last slippers, full contact.
Pour out.
But let's see how this team
Now
does.
is the time of true beauty.
Because if we're shortening burst so that,
Tell me the story of victory.
well, no, it's,
Under the light of the kingdom.
yeah, it's the
oh,
uptime of it, right?
Behold my ultimate rage.
I'm wondering if I could do something else.
Tell me the story of victory.
Her buff lasts 10 seconds
I shall
after burst
decide
is
your
complete.
destiny.
Yeah.
Last slippers, full contact.
Pour out. I am your king.
Interesting.
Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, it's also the timings of everything, so
Tell me the story
I see.
of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate rage. Show them no quarter.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
yeah,
I
no,
am
the other
most
team still
pleased
did
with
more.
it.
Yeah. Huh. Alright. Now I have more silly things to do.
Need me?
I'm thinking. That's why. Trying to see. Because you would want it to be shorter, right? Isn't there somebody that, hold on. Wait, who does that? Who shortens burst? I don't know. Trying to remember who does that. I can't, like, off the top of my head. Like, even just looking at them, I can't remember who. Wait, Maiden? Nope. There's someone that had, like, burst time down, but I don't remember who. Why'd you be like Crow or somebody? That'd be hilarious. No. Vesti? It's funny because while I was scrolling, I eyed Vesti, but I wasn't sure. Explosion radius. Full burst time is down 5 seconds. So that's pretty funny. Okay. See, in turn though, yeah, like it's so difficult to try to get her to keep going. It's like that's the issue. But you know what? Okay, I do have another idea. Instead of Vesti, let me try this again.
You want me to... Let's get this party
But this time we have
started!
Little Mermaid. The reason why is because I'm counting on how many times that they'll actually burst them,
who gets things done.
if that's the case. If she can make it happen.
I shall decide your destiny.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Because before, Dorothy was helping a bit too.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Now their bursts fill up. Yeah, see, it's going to fill up extremely fast because of Little Mermaid. But that's what I figured. Okay.
I must be getting old.
So next time, it should actually keep working.
Let's have a party!
Oh, she actually
I
went.
shall decide your destiny.
Glass slippers, full contact. Tora! Go for
Yeah, it's just extremely difficult to choose it.
it! I'll do my best. Cheer me on!
Like this and like that.
Tell me the story of victory!
Oh,
I shall decide your destiny.
yeah, see, this time around,
Last slippers.
it'll
full
work.
contact. Pour out.
So it's gonna skip the second one. Or is it going to skip every other one? Let's see, can they get their burst off again? They have 10 seconds
Why are you
left.
so obsessed with licking my hair? Tell me the story of victory. I shall decide
Yeah.
your destiny.
So they're just gonna miss the second one, that's all.
Last slippers. Full contact.
And then it'll just work after that.
Let's turn it up.
What a truly beautiful
Okay.
story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Yeah, that's kind of it for Arcana's kit. There's really not much else you can do. Yeah. That seems to be it, guys. I tried. I mean, cheese it a little bit, but as far as taking full advantage of her kit, yeah, we did. That was it. It's like we saw the example of what that was, and it's this team right here. It's like, yep. Well, I don't have Trina, so I substituted Trina with Crown, but still, you saw the amount of damage they did either way. But that's gonna be it. Okay. So we did it. We used Arcana. You know, of course, character-wise and everything, Arcana is a great addition to the roster. But yeah, she's wishlist, guys. She's definitely wishlist. It's like, that's for sure. If you're going by numbers and everything. There's something else that I want to try but can't. Gotta wait for K, actually. Nothing to do with Arcana, actually, but yeah. I'm looking forward to Kay coming out, because I did see her kit on social media and everything, and I'm like, there's a couple things I want to try. So we'll just have to wait until then. Before we go, let's take a look at her background here. Oh wait, does she say anything? Ah, no, she doesn't. Okay, so it's just the usual. And there you have it. Boot. Oh, thank you for reposting that, Boot. I'll just have to not have it spaced out, but yeah. All right, guys. That was an interesting event, actually, because of the things that we learned about the Forbidden Library. That's what she called it, the Forbidden Library. It's like Oswald definitely started that. The signature on there was O. That was Oswald, plain and simple. Even something else during the story that was interesting about how Elysion and Mistless now are working together on the mind wipe technology. That's pretty interesting, because now that means if Nikke's have to be sentenced to be mind wiped and everything like that, they can kind of get one over, you know, when it comes to versus the law. That means that they can pinpoint select things instead of just completely wiping their minds. It's safer as well too and everything, which is great, and they get to keep their personalities and whatnot. So that's something else that's going to come in handy probably in the future. once the actual central government starts getting involved with things and the more information starts coming out about the dark side of what's going on in the arc. Trying to think. Yeah, we pretty much went over everything. Like I said, Label, one new member of the library crew. And also it looks like Delta is going to join the Phantom the Phantom Thieves. That's gonna be a time. I think they just hinted at a new funny ass event that we're gonna be getting eventually. But yeah, alright guys. It's like that's gonna do it for this one. So until next stream, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Have a good one, everybody.